Hi, James. I am going to do your lab experiment here. And what I'll do is set everything up, and then I'll do the exercise and then blow it in front of the camera so you can see it, and you will time how long it takes. Okay, so while you're watching this, you want to get out your phone so that you can time how long it takes for the solution to turn color. A couple things though before we get started. You said to use a graduated cylinder, and I have these ones that are 25 milliliters, and I have these ones that are 100 milliliters. Now the problem is, on this 100 milliliter one, 10 milliliters is down here, and my straw doesn't reach all the way down here. And then in these ones, 10 milliliters is about here. And believe it or not, because of the small nature of it, how narrow it is, when you blow into something like this, the air bubbles or the bubbles go right back up in your face and water goes everywhere. So I'm not going to do it in this. Okay, so I'm just going to do it in a flask. And because this flask is a lot bigger than the graduated cylinder, I'm going to put in 40 milligrams, or milliliters, sorry, just so it has enough that you can see the color change. Okay, so I'll do 40 milliliters in the flasks with BTB. But then everything else should be the same. The one thing I wanted to mention to you is that you say at the bottom here that the control variable is the amount of exercise done before breathing into the graduated cylinder. That's not the control. You want to remember the control is always the things that either stay the same if you're talking about control variables. So like we're going to use the same flask each time, the same straw, the same solution, the same amount of solution, the same person is doing it. So all the things you can say, same this, same that, that is the control variables. In this case, the control group would be a control group is always what you're going to compare the experimental stuff to. So in this case, it would be the beaker at rest. That would be your control group. And then, so the variable you did not identify is the independent variable. So what is the thing that we are changing on purpose to test in this experiment? And that would be the amount of exercise. So that's your independent variable. So a little confusion there, but all in all, your procedures look good. I will say that it was good that you put the COVID stay 6 feet away in there. I would add goggles to my procedure, although I'm not going to wear goggles here because I don't have any, but that would be something that I would want to add. Okay, so other than that, this is what it's going to look like. You have a 250 milliliter flask with 40 milliliters of BTB and a straw. Okay, so this is going to be the one at rest, and you can time how long it takes. So, okay, I'm just going to hold it here so you can see the color change. And when I start blowing, that's when you'll want to start filming, or I'm sorry, timing, and then you can stop when it turns yellow. Okay. So depending on where you stopped it there, it's kind of a judgment call on your part, but that's pretty much the extent of the color change. So now I'm going to repeat it with, I'm going to do 30 seconds of exercise and then 90. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, so now I'm going to do 90 seconds. All right, 90. hard. Okay, so hopefully that gives you the data that you need to complete like your lab report. If you have any questions, just send me an email or pop in to Teams and I can help you out. So, all right, take care.